Life is heavy sometimes. You can pour your heart into something, give everything you have, and still feel invisible. No applause, no recognition, no one clapping for the battles you fight behind closed doors. You try, you push, you sacrifice. But the world doesn't always notice, and in that silence, doubt creeps in. You start asking yourself, am I even good enough? Does any of this matter? That's the breaking point for so many. Some give up right there, waiting for someone else to come along and lift them. But what if no one does? What if the encouragement you're waiting for never arrives? That's when you face the hardest choice. Do you crumble under the silence? Or do you learn how to stand tall, to speak life into yourself, to give yourself the push you need when no one else will? Because this isn't just about staying positive. It's about survival, strength, growth. And today, you'll discover how to become your own source of encouragement. Because sometimes, that's the only way forward. From the time we were kids, we were taught to chase approval. Remember the gold stars in school? The teacher's smile when you did something right? The applause at a talent show? Those little moments trained our brains to crave validation. And as we grew older, the gold stars just changed shape. Grades, job titles, social media likes, compliments. All those things became proof that we were enough. And without them, many of us felt empty. That's why self-encouragement feels so unnatural. We were wired to look outward instead of inward. We wait for someone else to say, "You're doing great. Keep going." But when the claps stop, many people collapse. The problem is, if your energy only moves when someone else believes in you, then your life belongs to them. You become a puppet, pulled by their opinions, their approval, their applause. But true power begins the moment you flip the script, the moment you realize, I don't need the crowd to clap. I can clap for myself. You don't need the world to tell you you're capable. You need to tell yourself over and over until you believe it. Self-encouragement is about reclaiming control. It's about learning to stand tall even when no one stands beside you. Because if you can cheer for yourself in silence, nothing can stop you when the noise finally comes. Think about the voice in your head, the one that whispers when no one else is around. Where did it come from? For most of us, that voice was built from years of echoes. Echoes of parents, teachers, friends, even strangers who once judged us, compared us, or told us who we should be. Over time, those echoes became our own beliefs. We repeat them without even realizing. That's why when you fail, your mind might say, "I'm not enough. I'll never get it right." You're not hearing truth. You're hearing old programming. But here's the breakthrough. Your inner voice is not fixed. It's not destiny. It's a script. And you have the pen. Every time you catch yourself in self-doubt and rewrite the line, you're reshaping your identity. Self-encouragement begins here. Instead of "I can't," say "I'm learning." Instead of "I'm behind," say "I'm building." Instead of "It's over," say "This is only the beginning." These aren't empty affirmations. They're reminders of reality. Because every master was once a beginner. Every success story started in struggle. Every strong person had a season of weakness they had to fight through. Encouragement is not about pretending everything's perfect. It's about telling yourself, "I am still worthy. I am still capable. I am still in the fight." Even when the evidence isn't visible yet. And here's the truth. When you change your self-talk, you change your self-image. When you change your self-image, you change your decisions. And when you change your decisions, you change your life. We often believe confidence is built on giant victories, the promotions, the trophies, the big breakthroughs. But the truth is, those moments are rare. If you wait for them to define your self-worth, you'll spend most of your life doubting yourself. Real confidence is built in the small, quiet victories. The mornings you actually get up when you said you would. The times you go for that run, even though no one is watching. The moments you choose discipline over excuses, progress over comfort. Every time you follow through on a promise to yourself, you create evidence, proof that you can be trusted. Proof that you don't just set goals, you honor them. And that proof becomes fuel. It becomes your own encouragement for the next challenge. Here's why this matters. Your brain is always keeping score. Every broken promise chips away at your confidence, but every small win, no matter how tiny, rewires your brain to believe, I can do this. I can count on myself. That's why celebrating small wins is powerful. Because when you celebrate, you anchor them. You remind your mind, this is success. You start to stack encouragement on top of encouragement until doubt has no room left to breathe. Write them down. Speak them out loud. Reflect on them before you sleep. The world might ignore your victories, but you don't have to. Your progress is louder than your doubt if you choose to hear it. Over time, these small wins become your foundation. You stop waiting for external validation because you already have proof inside you. Proof that you're not just trying, you're growing. And with every small step, you become stronger, braver, more unstoppable. There will be times when the people closest to you won't believe in you, not strangers, the people you love. They'll laugh at your ambition. They'll roll their eyes at your dream. They'll tell you to be realistic. And those words cut deeper than any stranger's opinion ever could. Because when it comes from family, from friends, it feels personal. You start to wonder, if they don't believe in me, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm foolish for even trying. But here's the truth. No one tells you. Doubt is not a sign you're wrong. Doubt is proof you're attempting something bigger than your imagination can handle. Their disbelief doesn't mean your vision is impossible. It means it's too big for them to see. And in that silence, in that moment where no one claps, no one cheers, and all you hear is doubt, you face the decision that defines your future. Will you let their voices become your truth? Or will you choose to speak louder inside yourself than their disbelief outside you? That's what self-encouragement really is. It's not cheesy positivity. It's armor. Armor that protects your vision until the results are undeniable, until the same people who doubted you are forced to watch you rise. One day, the noise of their doubt will be drowned out by the echo of your success. But until then, your belief, your voice, your encouragement is what will keep you alive in the fight. So when no one else claps, clap for yourself. When no one else believes, believe harder. When no one else pushes you forward, push yourself anyway. Because the truth is simple. If you can learn to be your own encouragement in the silence, there will be nothing in this world that can silence you when it's your time to shine. One day, yes, the world will notice you. They'll see the sacrifices you made in silence. They'll admire the strength you forged in loneliness. They'll cheer, not because they gave you permission, but because you refused to quit without it. But here's the hard truth. You can't wait for that day. If you wait for applause, you'll starve in the silence. If you wait for the world to validate you, you'll die with your song still inside you. That's why you must become your own loudest cheerleader. Wake up and say to yourself, I've got this. I'm capable. I am not finished yet. Not once, not sometimes, but every single day until it becomes your heartbeat. Because encouragement is fuel. And if the world doesn't hand it to you, you create it with your own two hands. You become your own fire, your own reason, your own proof that you are enough. Don't wait for their voices. Become the voice. Don't wait for their belief. Build your own. Don't wait for their push. Rise on your own 2 feet. The world is desperate for people who refuse to stay down, for souls that rise in silence and still burn like they were born to shine. And that person is not someone out there. That person is you. So stand up. Encourage yourself. Be your own spark, your own applause, your own unstoppable force. And one day, when the world finally claps, you'll smile because you'll know you never needed them to begin with.